How damaging is this for Theresa May?
It's incredibly damaging. It's taken 2 years for Theresa May to negotiate a position on Brexit just with her own party. She thought that she had secured it last Friday at the Chequers summit she had with the government. And a crucial part of that is, of course, having some kind of new trade deal with the US. Now, though, a week on, and that plan is pretty much dead after what the president has interjected. Theresa May is having an incredibly difficult week. Of course, those resignations about this from David Davis and Boris Johnson starting off the week, a continued attack and drip feed by the Brexiteers on those plans. So for Theresa May, things are looking very precarious right now, particularly because twice in 1 week, Donald Trump has singled out Boris Johnson, who is the greatest rival to succeed the Prime Minister, as someone that he would like to do business with. Let's have a listen to what President Trump has said this time on Boris Johnson.
He's a very talented guy. I was very saddened to see that he was leaving government, and I hope he goes back in at some point, because I think he's a great representative for your country. I was very surprised and saddened that he was getting out of government. And you lost some other very good people. Well, I'm not pitting one against the other. I'm just saying I think he'd be a great prime minister. Yeah. I think he's got what it takes, and I think he's got the right attitude to be a great prime minister.
Boris Johnson has been laying low since his resignation on Monday. We haven't seen or heard from him yet, but we know that behind the scenes in Theresa May's party, they are building the number of letters that they need, 48 letters of no confidence that would trigger a leadership election. But what do all good rebellions need? Well, they need a leader, and that seems to be Boris Johnson. He may feel now emboldened by the president's support that the time is right for him, when he failed in 2016 to take the leadership, to now take over the Conservative Party leadership. If he did get those 48 letters, he would then have to have some kind of plan that he could sell to over half of his party, 159 fellow Conservative MPs, to replace Theresa May. So all eyes will be on the current Prime Minister today. She is going to have to do some kind of damage control. She's going to have to try to get President Donald Trump at the press conference that they're going to have later on to row back heavily on some of this, to give her his full support. Because if he doesn't, well, I think we would all, if she decided to go on a full Love Actually and really take it to him to reassert her authority, I think none of us would really, would really mind her for doing that.